Okay, so in this video I want to talk about stretches. As you can see on the Kickboxing Underground workout sheet here, there's 3 rounds of stretching: seated stretches, standing stretches, and dynamic stretches. So I'll probably break this into 3 different videos so I can demonstrate as many of the stretches that I know for each of those categories. And we will start with seated stretches. What I like to do is I go wide as I can. This is how I start every single round number 1 with the seated stretches. You just want to hold it here for about 30 seconds and let your body really melt into the stretch and your muscles ease themselves out. It takes a good 30 seconds before you start to feel any loosening up. So I'll do that one for maybe 45 seconds or so. Keep trying to go out as far as I can and hold it. Then I'll come over here to the right foot, hold on to it. Come over here to the left foot, hold on to it. Take as much time as you want with any of these. I'll keep going back and forth, maybe to the middle. Then I come in like this for the butterfly stretch. Put your feet together. Use your elbows to push down on your inner thighs to get as much stretch as you can right here in this inner thigh or groin area. So I'll hold that for a while. Then another important muscle group to stretch out is your hip flexors. Let me get a little closer by pushing this thing up. Okay, hip flexors are right here. You want to stretch this whole line out. The way you do that is to keep one leg on the ground, one leg forward, and then lean into the stretch. You want to lean into it and hold it. Make sure you keep your upper body really upright. You don't want to lean on your front leg like this. You want to lean backwards and start expanding the angle in the front hip joint. And then you do the other side. Lean into it. A way to increase this is put your arm up in the air. I wish I had a wider angle lens. Put one arm up in the air and lean it over like that. Switch legs. Expand it out. Arm up in the air. Lean it over. You'll really feel a stretch in this whole area, and now even in your side. It doesn't matter what order you do these in, but what you can go to next is put your feet out front. You can certainly just go out to your toes. You really feel this behind your knees. Hold this one for a while. Now, put one leg over your other. Lean all the way back. Let this foot finally reach the ground. You want the back of your knee to more or less be flat against the ground. It may take 15 seconds to get there. Now, simply pull this knee. Don't pull too much down here because you'll twist your knee. You don't want to twist it. You want to pull up in order to stretch out your whole hip complex, mainly your glutes. Once you've done that, you will fold this up. Can you see the way I'm doing that? Instead of here, I will now fold this like this, and I'll reach through here. And now I'm going to pull with this while pushing out with my elbow. Push out with my elbow here on that knee. This stretches your piriformis. You will feel that right down in here. You'll feel it very strongly. This is not one that you're going to have much movement on whatsoever. And once you get done with that, obviously, you're going to switch sides and do the next side. Let this leg up in the air, get all the way down again. It takes 10 to 15 seconds for it to get down there. But once it reaches the ground, you'll really feel your stretch maximized on the other hip. So pull that up, hold it 15, 20 seconds, whatever you want. And then you're gonna fold it up again, like that. Reach through the hole, push out with your elbow on that other bended knee, and you push in while pulling out. Then from there, what I like to do is stretch out my spine, particularly my lower back. Great way to do that. Put one leg up in the air, keep this other hand palm up, flat on the floor, twist this over. Twist it all the way over. You can even use this hand to push down, give yourself more range of motion. You don't want to hold that one very long. That's a quick, short stretch. Other side. Up in the air, twist it straight over. Keep this arm here, palm up, as much as you can against the floor. And you can push down underneath. Okay. What else can we do while seated on the ground? I'm trying to think of my faves. Oh, you can always do the hurdler stretch. They call this the modified hurdler stretch. One leg out instead of both legs out. One leg out, this leg bended in. In the old days, you would always put this leg back here. People say that's bad for your knee joint. It puts a little torsion on there. So go down here in the modified hurdlers. Other side, modified hurdlers. Now, when you're on the Kickboxing Underground workout system, you'll stretch for the full 3 minutes of round number 1, and then you'll keep stretching through the break. That's another minute until you get to round number 2. As soon as the bell rings to start round number 2, that is standing stretches. So you simply stand up and you start the standing stretches. I'm going to show you what those are right now.